guys, Marco here, welcome back to another lesson. Today I'm going to show you how to play a beautiful chord progression in D major. Now in this lesson we're going to focus on two things. The first one is that we want to keep the finger picking pattern as simple as possible. And the second element is the fact that we want to combine these beautiful chords with a melody. Now this approach is not possible in any key, but the D major key gives you really a lot of different options that we're going to explore today. Now we're going to take it step by step and I'm going to show you the chord progression that I was playing at the beginning of the video. We're going to break down each single section so that you can learn it and eventually get inspired and come up with your beautiful ideas in D major. You can get the tab, check my Patreon page and subscribe to this channel if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons. Now we're going to transform these chords and play the D like this. So I'm playing the D string open, the G string fret number 11, the B string fret number 8 and the E string open. So I'm playing root note, major third, the 11th and the major 9. The second chord is the A. We're gonna play like this. We have the A string open, the G string fret number 9 and the B string fret number 7 and the E string open. We have the root note, the 5th, the 6th and the 5th again. The B minor, beautiful sounding chord, is the low E string fret number 7, the G string fret 7 and the B string fret number 5 and the E string open as well. And we have the root note, the minor third, the 11th and the 11th again. So the B string and the E string is actually the same note. And then the last chord, just a G major chord, position 1, very simple to play. Fret 3 and fret 3 on the B string. Now you can go ahead and familiarize yourself with the chords. But as you can see, we need a little bit more rhythm. So we're gonna learn this beautiful finger picking pattern. It's super simple, but really rhythmic. So we're gonna play it like this. Now the finger picking pattern goes like this. You have the thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle, 3 times. And then the 4th time we're going to be playing the thumb, index, and the thumb, and the ring on the E string. So then we change chord and we play same thing on the A. So we have thumb, index, thumb, and middle. This time the thumb is on the A string, but the last note is slightly different. So we have 1, 2, 3. On the 4th time we play thumb, index, thumb, and index again on the G string fret number 7. And this is the note that we have on the B minor, okay? So then from here we play the B minor chord. So we have the same pattern, thumb, index, thumb, middle on the 6, 3, 6, 2. We repeat that 4 times, but we're only gonna change the last note. Thumb, index, thumb, middle on the B string, open, and we slide back to the G major. And we play just the low E string fret 3 and then the G and the B string open twice, and then the B string fret number 3 twice. So as you can see, the last note can always be slightly different. Now the second time we play this chord progression, we're actually going to add a melody within the chords. So I'm gonna play the example and then I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So now, as you can see, we have an additional note within the chord. For the D, it's going to be the B string fret number 10, and we're going to play that on the second pattern. So you have with the middle finger. Then we go back to the B string fret number 8, and the fourth pattern is going to be the one with thumb, index, thumb, and ring finger. The second chord is going to have the same structure. Okay, so we have the first pattern is the same as we learned it. The second pattern will be thumb, index, thumb, and the middle on the B string fret number 10. Then we go back to the fret number 7, and then you have thumb, index, thumb, and index again on the G string fret number 7. And then we play the B minor. So for the B minor, we're gonna have first pattern. The second pattern will be thumb, index, thumb, middle on the B string fret number 7, and back to the fret 5. And then the B string open, and go to the G. Now for the G, we're gonna have thumb, index, thumb, middle, first pattern with the B string open. The second pattern is gonna have the B string fret number 2. And the third pattern, the fret number 3, twice. When you put it together, you have. Now, as always, we're gonna add a B section, a sort of variation with different chords to give a little bit of a structure to the exercise so that you don't have to repeat the same thing over and over. Now, the chord progression is this one. Now we're gonna play a different section. As always, we're gonna kind of give a structure to the exercise so that you don't repeat the same thing over and over. And we're gonna play the chords like this. Now the first chord is an E minor 7 chord, and I'm playing the low E string, the G string, and the B string fret number 3. I'm only playing root note, minor 3rd, and minor 7. Now the picking pattern is this one. You have thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, ring. Okay, so index is always on the G, middle on the B, and ring on the E. We only have 2 rounds, 2 patterns. And then we have the A major chord. Now this is a beautiful A add 11 chord. I'm playing the low E string, the A string open, the G string fret number 6, and the B string fret number 3. The root note, the major 3rd, and the 11th. Beautiful sounding chord. The picking pattern is the same. We are now playing 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 3, and 5, and B string open. So we're gonna have to change the last note. And then we have the B minor chord and the A. Now we're playing a B minor like this, the A string fret number 2, the D string fret number 4, and the B string fret number 3. So I'm not playing the G string, and I'm only picking 5, 4, 5, and 2 twice. And then the A major on 2 and 2, same picking pattern, 5, 4, 5, 2, and we do it twice. So when we put together the whole thing, now we're gonna play the G major chord. So the second time, rather than just play the E minor, we play the G major, which is basically the same thing, just the low E string fret number 3. Just the bass note is different basically. And back to the A major and the B minor. Now the B minor we're going to play 3 times as we are going towards the end of the section. So we're playing these 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and 1 time the A. And we finish with the same chords but played 1 octave higher. So we have G. So I'm playing the root note on the D string fret number 5, and then 7, nothing, and 7. Same picking pattern, 4, 3, 4, 1, 4, 3, 4, 1. We go up on 7, 9, 9 to play the A major. And we're only picking the D string and the E string and the G string. And we finish with the D. Play that 4 times, just the beautiful chord. And then we add the E string fret number 10, which is the note D. And we strum this awesome, beautiful sounding chord. So that's it, guys. This is how we can put together a beautiful chord progression in D major. Now I'm gonna leave you practicing this, and I'll see you next time for another video.